Hey guys, welcome back to Duels of the Planeswalkers 2013. Look at this hand. Now, they just released two new decks. One's a 5-color deck and one's black-blue. And we will come back to the Orzhov deck, the black-white deck, because I do want to show off now that I have the full unlock. But this hand is not a keeper. But look at all these sweet cards. So it's a 5-color deck that can hardcast Progenitus. And I've done it many times in this half-dozen games I've played of this deck. But let's get a new hand. That's unplayable. This hand is actually pretty good. We're going to have all 5 colors mana. Now, we don't have a lot of action. Deed will keep us alive. We random up Golgari. I haven't played against Golgari yet, so I play first. This is a great hand to play first. So I'm going to go ahead and pop my land here. So I want white mana, I think. The reason I want white is this deck does have Day of Judgment. Maybe it's Wrath of God. I think it's just Day of Judgment. And that's double white. That's like my only double anything deck color in the deck. Other than that, I have lots of green spells. I could have got a green mana. My green mana will be safe in my hand because I'm going to use it to, on turn 3, to drop it down and cast Cultivate. Another reason also to get white first is I do have Vindicates in the deck. There's 3 of them starting out. I mean, this deck is loaded with super powerful cards. The least powerful card in the deck is probably this 8/8 Elemental, but I've cast him on turn 4 multiple times, which is pretty good. You know, it's reasonable. So here we're going to cultivate. Since I already have basically every color, I'm going to go ahead and get a red into play, green into my hand, and next turn I'll get the blue. The reason I'm getting the red is red's a pretty important color in this deck too. Red wasn't the best choice there. I should have got green and blue, but it's fine. Either way it's fine. We have what's it called? Violent Ultimatum, which is triple red, so it's a good reason to get the extra red source. Here we're going to have to discard, and I don't like getting rid of any of the land sources in this deck, so I think we discard. I could cast the 8/8 if I rip an island. What's better, a 4/5 or an 8/8? We're going to get rid of the 4/5. Okay, so cultivate. This time we get island, plains, and we will go ahead and just play an island. There we go, or a plains, I mean. So now we have 2 of each color except for blue. So we almost could hardcast Progenitus in 4 turns. It's pretty crazy. Next turn we're just going to drop an 8/8. Now these 8/8s, the reason I kept it is it's black. I don't remember the removal in any of these decks, but 8 toughness is a lot. Being black is a lot. Yeah, because it's really just tougher to kill a creature that's all 5 colors than it is to kill a creature that's green and white. That's just, you know, that's the world we live in Magic the Gathering, usually. But lately they've been trying to make black creatures easier to kill. So we could cast Defiler of Souls. If you're unfamiliar with this guy, he is a mythic. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player sacrifices a monocolored creature. If you guessed right, I have no monocolored creatures. There was one in the deck. It was the token produced off Broodmate Dragon, but I have since cut Broodmate Dragon because Defiler is a 5/5 flyer for 6 that has a sweet ability and is an answer. I don't have a lot of destroy target creatures or, you know, ways to get rid of other fatty boom booms. He's a pretty good way. Kind of useless in the mirror match. Ooh, Maelstrom Pulse. Well, I could have killed our 8/8 too, so all's fair. We traded his guy for our guy in a card. So, value, kind of. It's a very good removal spell, Maelstrom Pulse. We got one in our deck too. It's not as good in these matches though. Ooh, Conflux, and I can cast Conflux. I'm not going to. I played the forest there because I want to be able to cast both the elemental and deed, and we will be able to do that. Conflux is amazing in this deck. Amazing. It's basically search a library for 5 cards. One of those 5 cards I almost always get if I haven't drawn it yet is All Sun's Dawn, which basically becomes draw 5 cards. A few turns later, draw 5 cards. They're pretty powerful. Basically, this deck is full of draw 5s that cost a lot of mana, but you have 8 mana ramp spells to make it viable. Vulture Zombie would be hard for a lot of decks to kill, but considering I have 2 or 3 Wrath of Gods, Vindicates. Look, there's another draw 5. So this turn, I think we just attack. He's going to chump. I don't know what I want a Conflux for. This deck really needs a Nicol Bolas Planeswalker, but doesn't have one. I wish Conflux was an instant too. Alright, which draw 5 do we play? I think we just play Conflux because it uses basically all of our mana. This guy's going to grow up to a 4/4, but that's okay. Alright, so first we need to choose a white card. For white, I kind of want to get a Vindicate. Most of these cards I can get is black also. Ooh, Empyrean Archangel though. Yeah, that's got to be my white card. For blue, we can get a draw 5. Or Angel. I'm gonna go with Angel. For black, I'm pretty sure I'm just getting Violent Ultimatum. I am a mountain short from casting it though. It's kind of too good not to get though. Yeah, we're gonna get Violent. Getting Violent in her. Savage Twister, Lightning Angel, Charm. Prophetic Bolt will not be able to kill that because it's going to be a 4/4 if nothing else goes to the graveyard. The Bolt and it would go to the graveyard at the same time, so therefore it should live unless this game's programmed wrong. So instead, what I will get for red, I do like Prophetic Bolt a lot. It's one of my favorite cards ever. So we'll get it. And then for green, we're going to get All Sun's Dawn. Sick. Now since I was getting All Sun's Dawn, I could have got like Maelstrom Pulse, Vindicate, another Vindicate, and like a Pulse or a Prophetic Bolt. And that would have been 5 spells, which would have been all eventually in the graveyard and then all back in my hand. Unless I missed one. If I missed one, the last one would have been Ultimatum. So another zombie. Drawing a mountain here would be utterly disgusting. It's not an actual mountain. Can I cast it? No. Alright, so we're at 14. Archangel's pretty good against him here. Can I cost 7, 8? I have 9 mana, so I'm 1 short from being able to do that plus ramp. That's unfortunate. Where am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I have 7 mana if I ramp. I can Archangel and ramp. Archangel does block his guys. I could Archangel. I have 9 mana, so I could Archangel and yeah, nothing. I think we just attack first. This is an 8/8, so it should probably just get in there. Yeah, I think I'm just going to Archangel here. So if he's able to kill my Archangel and attack me, he would attack me for 5 and 4, 9. So I should live. If he attacks, I snap block. So if he has a pump effect, he has a pump effect. That's fine. I can get my Angel back with All Sun's Dawn, so not a big deal. Okay. So that trick would have worked for him no matter what. Basically, we just prevented some damage. Which is good. Good. Oh, I didn't cast the Rampant Growth today. Wow. Okay, well he's dead to Prophetic Bolt here, so we'll just go for the Prophetic Bolt kill. I'll get a land off the Bolt, so that way, even if the Bolt doesn't kill him, I can just destroy everything 5 or less. Players, Golgari. I'm gonna do 4 to you, sir. And I'm gonna keep this. Ooh, it didn't keep any blue mana open. That stinks. Well, I'll just get a Maelstrom Pulse. So, well, the spell was already dissolving at that point, so he was dead. we unlocked Lavalanche. That is the card I'm most excited to add to the deck, because it's Savage Twister on target player. If you've cast the ubiquitous Red Miracle, what the heck is it even called? I can't remember. Stupid Red Miracle, Bonfire of the Damned. Then you know what casting Lavalanche feels like, because of the same thing, except one's not a miracle and it costs 3 base mana. It costs John X to cast. But it is sick. Super sick. So, we will be adding that to the deck. The next time I'm back with you guys, I'll be playing the blue-black Dimir deck, which is basically attack with little dudes, draw lots of cards, counter a creature spell, and hope to just kind of eke out a win. Not my favorite deck so far, and the unlocks on it are pretty bad theme. I think they're actually probably the worst unlocks I've seen. But we'll show you that another time. Thanks for watching. Ankhgaming out.